It now gives me great pleasure to introduce a woman who has a startling ability in poetry. She also writes short stories, but I've been so enthused and delighted to have encountered her work. She's going from strength to strength, and I think this is one of the best poems I've ever read that she's written. I'll let her introduce it. Give a warm round of applause for Abby.
Thank you very much. My name is Abby Ido, but the last name is a very big mouthful, so I usually just say, call me Abby. I am unworthy to say these lines because there's so much history behind it, but I have tried, and this is what it is. It's a sort of direct poetic narrative of the book by James Watkins. I've tried to use his exact words in the lines, and if you've read the book, you'll be able to recognize the lines as I read them. It's called Flight from Enzor. Aja kubo, kubo, Aja kubo, kubo. Aja kubo, kubo, Mary, Memo. Aja kubo, kubo, Jawaba. Friends, friends, most gracious friends. Today I speak before you of a journey others should never take. Born Samberry on Abraham Enzor's plantation, date of birth unknown. I am the son of Amos Salisbury, unrecognized in his cruel, cold heart. My father's death brought no tears. He was an overseer. Of this, I do not boast. Taken from my mother's side, nursed at Aunt Comfort's breast, suckling from a wizened chest, rolling in the dirt, what nourishment I could find. Cornbread, cornbread, a little whiskey perhaps, cornbread. 16 years of age, I am valued, estate reserved. $900. $900 for me. I am valued, you see. $900 for every inch of me. Abraham's in the ground. Luke Windsor, my new master. I've gone up in value by $50. Some instincts are strong. In a slave, they are stronger still. Natural affection, pretense, a desire to encounter sympathy. He calls me names. Luke Windsor calls me names. Black ghost, insane ghost. I'm a black man's shadow walking. His real self having died a long time ago when shackles bound his soul. Frequent ill treatment. Despite my mother's tears, I long for freedom from my skin, my chains, wishing, wondering, if maybe I was born white, I would be free. Baltimore. Land of 9 o'clock curfews. I blend too much with the tar, so I must not walk after dark. 6 times, my flesh lumped, then busted. There is pain at Baltimore. Family lost, sold. Goodbye forever from today. Baltimore, the land of torn ties, broken hearts, silent tears. I sigh for freedom. Behold, Here stands a man not owned by himself, in the sight of high heaven, owned and valued by another. $900. 900 individual dollars, a bargain price for a man's body, soul, and spirit. Saturday, June 1841, the North Star beckons me to freedom. I travel, feeling the air with my tongue, hoping I can taste it. But bloodhounds in numbers hound me out like the animal I have become. They return me to Enzo's kindness of $950, not Georgia. Yoked, a reminder to my spirit never to crave freedom. 1843, perhaps. I sought the Lord, wishing to be free from slavery and sin, pouring out my soul, weak and ignorant. Jesus, Lord, over all men, save my soul from slavery. If not, let my body not cage my soul from praying to survive. Enzo calls me names. Black ghost, black man, black infernal ghost. He asked me, is the blood of a white man strong enough to wash your soul? Ah, Mr. Enzo, indeed, and enough also to wash the pain your whip leaves on my back from my heart. The remainder of wrath shall he restrain. The remainder of wrath shall he restrain. America, land of the free, insists on falsehoods and proclaims all men equal. The black man, though, can only be a slave. Keep him ignorant. Ignorance is America's stronghold. 1844, May. My second attempt to be free. Saturday night to wish my mother goodbye. The Lord's Day I set off, this escape to make again. Over the hills, through the hills, the bush and far away. Escaping sneezing bloodhounds, desperate greedy men and women. Fighting with all I have, I'd rather die than be caught and slung in a cage again. $250. 250 tempting dollars on my head. Turn human beings bloodhounds, my value to a greedy hand, eager to enslave my dignity. Pennsylvania, Loganville. Swirl for my belly and my bag, running for my life. I swim and lose it all. Little York, oh little town of big hearts and kindness, rest. Columbia, Lancaster County. Freedom is swirling in the air. I stick out my tongue. I can feel it caressing its tip. I wiggle my tongue between the road and the river, I know of which I would drink deep before giving in to slavery again. In Lancaster County, I shed my identity. I'm born anew, casting off my shackling name. No more shall Sam Berry breathe the air of slavery, for he died and rose James Watkins. That one is no slave. He is a man, equal in every way. From New York to Hartford, safe from pursuit in this blessed place, only God can claim me as property. Of this I am pleased. Canada fading from my fevered eyes, I bid adieu to Enzor. No more lying and deceit to keep the light breaking in. Horace Williams employs me. An experience of freedom not serfdom, gladdened my heart. I learn, gain friends, and leave my hidden life behind. Affection is brewing in my loins for Thomas Wells' daughter. I ride out the obstacles. This is meant for me.